In this video presentation, we're going to cover QFN with chamfered pads in the corners. The first thing is that whenever you have a QFN with a warning sign, select the warning sign and read the note. Pads are being trimmed to maintain corner-to-corner clearance. So what I want to do is I want to chamfer these pads here to make sure that they're clearance between the two pads, because we're in violation of the minimum pad-to-pad rule. So the first thing I do is select pad stack rules and then scroll down to minimum pad-to-pad and change that value to 0 to intentionally cause a short circuit. So now I'm shorting my pads in the corners. Now I can't create a chamfer in the calculator. I need to move the part to FP Designer and create new pad stacks. So I'm going to, and I want you to make a note that the case code and the manufacturer and the part number are in the FPX file that I opened the part with. So when I move it to FP Designer and say yes, move it, the case code and the part number and the manufacturer are automatically populated along with the physical description. There is a footprint name of the original footprint name from the calculator, but this is not a calculator part. This is a custom part, which custom pad stacks. So therefore, I want to call the footprint name after the part number or after the case code. And in this particular instance, it's going to be after the case code, and I'm going to select the OK button, because now it's TI underscore the case code, because this case code is associated with multiple part numbers. So we're going to call the footprint name after the case code. Now I need to create two new pad stacks. So we're going to go over to the pad stacks menu and select new. And in the pad stack designer, I'm going to have to make a pad stack that's exactly the same length and width as the existing pad stacks. So I look at the pad stack name, and I have 74 by 30. So I'm going to make a 0.74 by 30 pad stack, and then I'm going to select for the corner style both, because I want rounded corners on 3 sides and a chamfer on 1 side. I'm going to do this chamfer here on the lower left, and that I'm going to make the chamfer 50% of the pad width. The pad width is 30. I'm going to make the chamfer 15, so it chamfers like this. This pad stack here is for pins 1, 8, and it goes around. I'm going to create another pad stack now. I'm going to add this pad stack to my queue. Then I'm going to change the pad stack to upper left, and then I'm going to add that pad stack to the queue. So now I have 2 pad stacks. So I'm going to add that to my design now. Now I'm in the pad stack manager. I select the first pad stack, and I assign pin 1 and 8. I'm going to hold my control button down to select multiple, 15 and 22. And you could see here 1, 8, 15, and 22. Right mouse button and assign those 4 pins to that pad stack. It's the right mouse button. Select the other pad stack and select pin 7, 14, hold your control button down, 21, and 28. And then right mouse button, assign. And I assign those 4 pins to that pad stack. Select Save and Close. And there you have your chamfer. Now I'm clearing. I have a clearance here in the corners of the pad stacks. There's no more short circuits. And now I select Finish, and I'm going to add to library. Now, the reason why I kept both rows is because this row here is for the calculator, and it creates a perfect 3D step model. The FP Designer just creates an extruded block. So I want the terminal leads and I want the full pad stack for this 3D model. So I'm going to change the part number here to 3D step model. And I'm going to copy the logical description down. And the logical description, there is no logical description on a 3D model. So we're just going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to type in S here for surface mount. Just select surface mount. And now I have a 3D model for my part that I'm going to have to manually import after I import this. And then I have my footprint. So you have your footprint and your 3D step model. That concludes this video presentation on how to create a QFN with chamfered pads.
Simplify, standardize, and automate an entire IPC and IEC compliant library. Detailed, accurate, reliable, professional. Highest quality footprints and 3D step models, clicks away. Many companies worldwide are easily generating their CAD libraries. You should too. Get a fully functional Footprint Expert Evaluation license for any CAD format and demo today. Contact us at pcblibraries.com or call 847-557-2300.